Hello everybody, TheGoobity here. Today I'm going to show you my first sticker mod. So this is my first really complicated sticker mod that I've done before. I've made a couple of smaller ones, but it's the first major one. I had a video of me making it a couple days ago, and obviously you can't buy this anywhere. The solve of it isn't too hard. It took me around like 3 or 4 minutes the 2 times that I did it, and if you're experienced with solving cubes like this, it should be pretty easy. I made it out of a YJ Guanlong because I had a couple extra laying around, and I used Diane stickers because I had a bunch of those extra from ICNG a long time ago. They're not absolutely the best quality stickers, but they are easy to cut and they look nice, they're nice shades, and they did actually last a while on ICNG. They stuck really well. They're also pretty thin, which prevents them from getting caught on your nails a lot. So that's a benefit too. On the yellow stickers especially, you can really see the black like bleeding through, just kind of coming through because it's so thin, but it doesn't really matter that far if you look at it from a distance. Also, what I've noticed from a distance, it actually looks really, really cool. If you look at like a small version of it, like through this viewfinder right here, you see it just like, you can just see the shapes. You can't really tell, don't really notice that it's a Rubik's Cube. But up close, if you just look at it like this, it's just kind of like busy, everything everywhere. But still, if you like kind of squint your eyes, it looks really cool. And that's also a good way to check if it's actually solved, because if you do something like this, it'll look completely messed up when you have your eyes squinted, but if you don't, it looks actually kind of normal. So yeah, it's a good way to check if it's solved. Once you think you've done it, you just squint your eyes and hold it back from your face a little bit and look at each of the sides, and if it looks good, then it is good. The cube itself is decent quality, being just about as good as any beginner speed cube is. Just a Guanlong. It's a couple dollars on any store like Cubes for Speed, which is where I got this. But it's just like kind of a basic mechanism. There's no need to even talk about it. So yeah. The pattern is just something that I thought of on the spot. I actually do have a lot of plans for patterns for sticker mods, but this one was the simplest that I could think of. It's also not like symmetrical across, which kind of annoyed me at first, but it actually works out well. The thing that I did to differentiate this side from this side, like the opposite sides, is you see there's orange here, and there's also orange here on this side, and so if you were to flip the whole thing around, it wouldn't match up, like this orange piece, and that's red. If you see what I'm saying, like if you were to take this whole side out and this whole side out and put them together, they would be different. As for the actual quality of the cutting itself, I'd say that this side is probably one of the best, you see. But then, like, this side, that's definitely the worst, especially with those little pieces. And a couple of them have little black lines in between. And even just holding it here, just quite a distance between my eyes and the cube, you can still see it pretty easily. So you kind of just have to look at it from a far distance, and it will look okay. Or just through the viewfinder of this camera. This was the first side I did, so obviously it's going to be the worst, being the first side that I've ever done a sticker mod of. You see a couple of the stickers are a little bit overlapped, which actually, as long as the stickers are thin, doesn't really matter too much. As long as you don't like be inconsistent with it and do it with a bunch of them, but not on some of them. Like you see, this one is overlapped quite a bit, but it actually looks really good. And I found that, especially on centers like this, where there's a lot of little tiny pieces, it can be really good to overlap them to correct little mistakes in the cutting. The stickers were actually made for a slightly larger cube and with slightly smaller corner cutting holes, but it still ended up working out slightly because of those overlaps, and slightly I just kind of fit it in. It doesn't look the best if you look up close again, but it just works. So yeah, that's pretty much it. It wasn't too hard to make. It took like a couple hours to cut and place all the stickers. Quite a bit longer than just placing stickers on a normal cube, but it was definitely worth it. It was definitely a great first mod. I'll be definitely doing more sticker mods like this in the future, and if you want to see more future sticker mods like this, make sure to leave a suggestion down in the comments and leave a like to show me that you like this video, and make sure you check out the construction process, which will also be a link in the description for, and you can even subscribe if you want to be notified when a future video like this comes out. Anyway, if you have any other questions or comments, leave them in the comments below. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!